What's up, everybody? My name is Kason. Welcome back to the PPL NX. This is game number 5 of stage 1. And before we get into the battle, let me just say at the end of this video, stick around a little bit because I'm going to go over the points and the standings and basically how it works in the next stage of this format so you can understand it a little better. But as of right now, what you need to know is that your Toronto Razor Leafs are currently sitting at a 4-0 plus 10 record, which is really awesome. Normally, we are very slow starters in leagues, so to start off with 4 wins, that's really awesome. 2-2 record on the other side, and we're facing Bruno, who is a familiar opponent. Bruno is actually the coach that we beat in the playoffs of SPDA. He had a 7-1 record in the regular season, so he's a phenomenal player. We managed to take him down there, but he's going to be looking for his revenge. He's got a scary team with Raikou and Ambipom, very fast 115 base speed stats. Infernape, who can set rocks, can U-turn, can hit like a truck. A really solid defensive core with Regenerator, Alomomola, and Galarian Slowking, who can also set the snow for his Baxcalibur. And if that wasn't enough, also has a Gliscor who can stack hazards and just be tanky as all hell. So in order to beat this team, this is what we're going to be bringing this week. We are starting off here with Brienne, the Fortress, the sturdy ability, spikes, body press, rapid spin, and volt switch, max HP, max defense. And basically, we're just here to hopefully set up some hazards and really counter that Baxcalibur. That is the main reason to bring Fortress this week. The second Pokemon we are bringing is our Cinderace Oberon, the Libero ability, Life Orb item, Pyro Ball, Electro Ball, low kick, and U-turn. Electro Ball you're not going to see very often on a Cinderace. 192 on an attack, 92 special attack, 224 speed with a boosting nature. And this set is basically so that we can click Pyro Ball. If Alomomola switches in, we should be able to kill it on the next turn with an Electro Ball. I don't think they will see this coming. Hopefully, I can catch Bruno off guard with this. The third mon on the roster was definitely a Game 4 standout. Hurricane, Weather Ball, Volt Switch, and Roost for our Zapdos here. And we're bringing Weather Ball because there is a good chance that he could set up the snow with Galarian Slowking. And if he does that, Weather Ball, Bolt Beam coverage goes crazy, so can put out a lot of damage. Is quite bulky with 224 HP and 168 defense, but a good amount of speed as well to outspeed a lot of those threats. Something that he does not have great switch-ins for is the Keldeo. Arya is rocking choice specs with Surf, Aura Sphere, Vacuum Wave, and Flip Turn here. Max speed, max special attack, timid nature, and this is basically just so that we guarantee a speed tie with Infernape. We want to really outspeed that thing if at all possible. And a choice spec Surf, he doesn't have good switch-ins for. Even something that resists it like a Baxcalibur, that is a hell of a lot of damage, and it's going to be threatened. Doesn't want to switch into a fighting type attack, so I think this could be pretty big. Next up is another choice locked mon here. We've got AZUMARILL, we've got Tyrion with the choice band and huge power ability. Play Rough, Liquidation, Knock Off, and Aqua Jet. Max attack, Adamant Nature, basically the rest into HP. Pretty self-explanatory. This is a pretty normal AZUMARILL set, but I think it goes pretty hard here. And last but not least, we are running the Hound with the Umbreon. Synchronized Leftovers, Foul Play, Wish, Toxic, and Protect. Pretty similar set to what we ran in Game 4, except we're running Foul Play so that we can do a lot of damage to something like the Baxcalibur here. Basically, this thing can tank a hit or two from pretty much everything. We don't want to see a close combat from Infernape, but aside from that, can tank hits very well, and we can hopefully heal up something else with a Wish. So guys, this is the full team that we are bringing up against Bruno here in the final game. Hopefully, we can make it a clean 5-0 in this stage. That would be really awesome. Worst case scenario, 4-1, we're sitting pretty good, but 5-0 would be awesome. Let's see if we can get this win. Good luck to Bruno. Let's jump into the fight. All right, so Bruno brought Gliscor, Aloe, Grimmsnarl, Raikou, Slowking, and Bax. Okay, I'm just trying to think of what I want to lead here. I didn't set a designated lead for this game. Do I want to lead Cinderace or Keldeo? I think I'll lead Cinderace. If I lead Cinderace, I can bait in Aloe. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna go Keldeo. I think I just lead Keldeo and get off a big specs hit. If I'm in against the Aloe or something, I can just click Flip Turn. Actually, I could probably just click Aura Sphere. But I think basically my thought process here is I want to just lead off and deal a ton of damage to something. So I think the Keldeo lead is pretty solid here. He also could lead... Okay, so it is the Slowking. Alright, so... Do I want to click Surf or Flip Turn here is the question. The fact that it's lead, this could be like T-Spikes. I think I just want to flip, because this thing could hit me with a Psychic. And Keldeo looks really strong in this team. I'm going to flip here. Because Keldeo looks really good here. I don't want to just like sack this if he does click Psychic. So we'll do just a tiny chip. No Rocky Helmet or anything, so that's good. And we'll just see what he goes for. He could just go Chili right away into Baxcalibur. And I think I'll go Umbreon here always. If he like T-Waves me or something, we can synchronize back onto him. Sludge Bomb, okay. So the Sludge Bomb read instead of the Psychic, or he might just not have it. Fortunately, no poison. Foul Play should do a decent amount of damage to this, I think. I also could go for Wish, though. I'm going to throw up a Wish. I don't think he wants to stay in on this, because I threatened with a Foul Play. Foul Play might 2-hit KO from here, depending on his set. That Flip Turn did a decent amount. I feel like this thing might be especially bulky instead of physically. We get the Wish up and he stays in. Sludge Bombs again. So is he just fishing for poison? Interesting. I'm really surprised. We have a Wish up in the air, so as long as he doesn't get the poison, we're okay. Now we can click Foul Play and threaten. I imagine he probably switches now. Although he does have Regenerator. Like, this never one-hit KOs, so I guess he could just be fishing for a poison to know. But he must not have Toxic, or else I think he would have just clicked it there. So we get the Foul Play off. That does a good chunk. I don't know if that's a 2-hit KO after the chip. Sludge Bombs again. We get the Wish up. Dude, is this guy AV, or is he just attacking a lot? I'm very surprised. This is not the Slow King I expected. I thought he would have went for Chili or something, but we're like in a good spot now. I guess we've got kind of fortunate no poison on the 3 Sludge Bombs, but do I have a reason not to Foul Play again? I don't want a Toxic. He switches. There's no way he stays in. Let's go. Big read. Big read. Give me the Aloe. Please give me Aloe. Toxic on Aloe would be so good. That's fine too. That's perfectly fine. We'll get a Toxic on this thing. So this guy's days are numbered. Really happy I made the Toxic read. I was going to say, I don't think he just risks that Foul Play. Based on the damage, I don't think he would have died, but it would have been really close. We have been a little fortunate to get no poison yet, I think. But this Toxic is going to be nice. And now this guy could go for Spirit Break. I don't really want to stay in on that. I think I go Zapdos. Because if he goes for, like, T-Wave, Spirit Break, I think Zapdos is a pretty safe play here. We're pretty physically defensive. I think we should take whatever he goes for. It is a Spirit Break. This is going to lower our special attack, I think, which is a little lame, but we take the hit well, so we can just kind of let this guy die to Toxic. We can always Roost as well. Don't want to Roost or Volt. I also could just Hurricane Raw. Yeah, we're -1. So we're not going to do a ton to this thing. But I'm just going to Hurricane, I think, because I think I want to stay in on this. He's going to Screen. Interesting. I'm actually really surprised he brought Screens because I have Cinderace and I could have, like, Court Changed those. I didn't bring Court Change this week, but if I did, Screens are a bold play because I can literally steal his Screens. I mean, there's nothing else I really want to be in here, right? If he sets up a Reflect 2, yeah, there's nothing else I really want to switch in on. So I think I don't really want to Volt Switch. I think I Roost. If this guy's going to set Screens, I don't really want to kill him yet. Because he doesn't really threaten me. I don't want anything else to take Chip. So I kind of just want to Roost. He's going to go for Reflect. So we're going to have to count turns. So it should be, what, 4 of Light Screen, 5 of Reflect now? And I don't know that he necessarily wants to switch into something and take a hit from Zapdos. I think he dies to Poison next turn, I think. So now I think I can Volt, because he's going to die anyway. I'll Volt. We are faster. Does this kill? It actually doesn't. That's annoying. Maybe I should have Hurricaned. Actually, realistically, I should have just clicked Roost and just let him die to Poison and then fully healed myself. That would have been a better play. That definitely would have been a better play, I think. Although we would have been a -2 special attack Zapdos, which doesn't threaten. I could go Cinderace and, like, bait the Court Change. Does that do anything for me? It would take the Spirit Break really well. I don't really want to break Fortress's Sturdy, so I think I'm just going to go into Cinderace and take this Spirit Break. He could go for a Dark Attack, but I don't think he's going to. Goes for Fire Punch. That's fine as well. We will take that very well. And this thing's going to die to Poison. So that Toxic from Umbreon looking huge here. And there should be 3 more turns of Light Screen, I believe. Unless he's Light Clay, which, if he's dual screens, realistically, he probably is, right? But the fact that I went Cinderace here, I think he has to think I could Court Change. Man, I want to Electro Ball this thing, but I can't reveal the tech, right? Because this isn't going to do... With a Light Screen up, this isn't going to do nearly enough. So, this is actually kind of nice for me. I could just Do I U-turn here? Because this guy could be Rocky Helmet. If I U-turn, I would get information on if he's Helmet, but I don't know if it's worth taking the chip. So I think I just go Zapdos. I also could go Aria here and just threaten something. Because if he just flip turns, we'll take the damage well, and we should offensively threaten like anything that comes in. He does have a screen up, but Specs will still do good damage. And he baton passes instead of flip turn. Okay. That's actually... Okay, low-key. That's really good prep by him because we have a water absorbed Clodsire on our roster, so him having baton pass instead of flip turn is actually great prep. So well played. I expect nothing less from Bruno. Raikou comes in. I think I probably have to go right into Umbreon, right? Or Zapdos, I guess. Umbreon or Zapdos. Just threaten with a Toxic. I mean, this guy probably just clicks Volt Switch, right? He could go Calm Mind, though, if he does that. If he Calm Minds right now, am I in trouble? Probably. So I will just go Umbreon. And as long as he's not like Calm Mind and Sub, we should be okay with the Toxic. So I think I need to get ahead of this and just go into Umbreon. If he Volt Switches, then it's a good play by him. He does Volt Switch. Okay, so he's probably not Calm Mind then. So that's at least one thing that we can be happy about, is that he's probably not set up on Raikou. I don't think you run Volt Switch with Calm Mind. I guess you could run like Calm Mind, Volt Switch, and then just like Thunderbolt Scald or something, but I don't think you do that. So he goes Scorpius. This has got to be Gliscor, right? Yeah. So that's a good play, because honestly, Toxic would only help this guy. We'll see if he's Toxic Orb or not. He is, so that's annoying. This Gliscor is going to be hard to get rid of, but that's what our Keldeo is for, to be honest. Do I just go hard into Keldeo? If he U-turns on me, it could be bad, because then he can go right into Raikou again. But I think I have to make this play and just see what he goes for, right? The only other play would be Zapdos, maybe. But I don't really want to take, like, a Toxic on Zapdos. If he goes for, like, Knock or EQ, we're fine. And if he goes for SD, then we pressure really hard with Specs Surf. And he does go SD. Okay. So he's set up with Swords Dance. Does he stay in on this, though? He does still have a Light Screen up. How much damage are we doing here? He's got 2 more turns of Light Screen. He is Light Clay. I think I Surf here every time anyway. He might stay in because he should live, I think, with a Light Screen. He definitely will live with a Light Screen, but this should still do a ton. I would think this probably does 80% or something like that. I'd guess. So we do get the Surf off. He stays in. That is a ton of damage. That is like 90%. He's going to EQ. This probably kills us at +2, right? It does kill us, but honestly, for Cinderace, having Gliscor this low is really nice. That is a mon that's really hard to remove. So having him this low, and he's almost out of screen turns, that's actually a pretty good turn for us, I think. If I go into Azu, I threaten a kill, obviously. He could just go Aloe. He's still got the screens. I think Aloe's the only thing that can kill behind the screen, to be honest. Because I don't think a Pyro... does with Life Orb Pyro Ball might kill. But then I take Life Orb, Recoil. Do I want to take that right now? This is tough. I wish these screens weren't still up. I'm going to go Azu. This is probably like... I think Banded Play Rough should kill from here. Banded Jet definitely does, but if he goes into Aloe, like, it's a really free Aloe turn for him. There's 2 more turns of Reflect. He also could just Protect, but I think I just Jet to see if I can grab this kill. He might not save this, but I think he probably goes into Aloe, right? Slightly wondering if I shouldn't have went Band, just because then I could switch into a Fairy attack later, but honestly, like, Banded Play Rough is really the only thing that can, like, chunk Aloe anyway. So he stays in. So we pick up a kill. So that is wonderful. So Azu's going to take out Gliscor, which is really nice. Light Screen's gone, which means you have 1 more turn of Reflect. And Grimmsnarl is out. So he's down to 4 mons. And his screens are essentially gone. He's going Diego, which is the Raikou. This guy is a bit of a problem, obviously. We've seen him Volt Switch. And unfortunately, Light Screen is the one that's gone, not Reflect. This Banded Aqua Jet is not doing as much as I want because Reflect's still up. So I think I'd still just go Umbreon and take the hit. And I can always just wish back up. Like, unless he sets up with Excalibur, I think he's going to have a hard time removing our Umbreon. He does just click Volt Switch again. This guy could be Choice Scarf, to be fair, to try and outspeed my Cinderace. The fact that he's just clicking Volt Switch, I feel like that would be a weird play, though. Why would you run Scarf into a team that has a Clodsire with a ground type that also has Water Absorb? So, because, like, what move are you clicking? I guess maybe it gets... Does it get Psychic? Or it probably gets Extra Sensory, actually, I think. So it could be Scarf with, like, Extra Sensory. And he goes Night King. And now immediately I think I have to go Fortress, right? That's my answer to this thing. So Reflect is gone. So fortunately, the Bax is not in under screens. I'm going to just go Fortress every time, I think. This was my designated switch in for this. If he goes for, like, Glaive Rush or, you know, Icicle Spear or something like that, we're going to take it insanely well. If he Dragon Dances, which he does, this is a pretty free turn for us because we still have our Sturdy anyway. There's nothing he's going to one-hit KO us with. Like, we're going to take damage insanely well, and Body Press can just hit back. So even though I'm pretty confident he just swaps out, I have to Body Press and keep him honest. I don't want to let him just get to +2 for free. This is probably a switch out by him and probably a free spike for me, but I don't really want to risk it. I think the punishment for not Body Pressing here is too big, because Fortress has to remain healthy to check back Excalibur, so if I let him just get free damage without killing it or hurting it back, then that's trouble. Low-key, Fortress, there were a couple Mons in our... As he withdraws. A couple Mons in our group that I drafted Fortress specifically for, and Excalibur was one of them, because I knew that Excalibur couldn't really do anything to Fortress. So we're going to Body Press, so we do get some chip on this Raikou, which is nice. That's actually really solid chip. That's like 35%. Fortress coming in huge. I'll go Zapdos here this time. I've gone Umbreon before, but I don't want to just keep letting it get chipped down like crazy. And if he's just going to Volt Switch, Zapdos should take it decently well. And if he Volts, he's going to swap into something that's probably slower than our Zapdos, which means we can pressure something offensively. As he Thunderbolts, he does not Volt. So honestly, a better play by him, because now he doesn't swap into something slower, but I can just Roost. I don't think there's anything that you can, you know, really deal damage to me with. This Roost is going to do more than Thunderbolt. So I think I win this exchange every time, right? If he's not a Calm Mindset, like we just win this exchange. I think I just Roost one more time. Realistically, he probably swaps, but I will Roost just in case. No, he stays in. He knows that he doesn't win this battle, right? I'm healing for more than that. I'm not sure. Maybe he just wanted to just verify so that I didn't Volt here. Hurricane is my safe play, but I kind of want to Volt. Because realistically, he should never stay in here, right? Like, we out-heal his damage and we can just deal damage to him. He should never stay in here, so I will Volt. And he stays in. I don't understand that play, but okay. He Thunderbolts. And good read by him, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure I understand that one. I mean, it worked out for him, because now I'm in a way tougher spot. I'm going to go Cinderace. I hope he isn't Scarfed. Yeah. Hopefully he's not Scarfed. I'm going to attack. If he's Scarfed, we should live this hit. We shouldn't die to it. He swaps out. So that tells me he's probably not Scarfed, right? Because I think he would have taken his chip here. Although, I don't think we revealed that we're not Scarfed. Fireball's going to do a little chip. And based on this damage, screens are gone. I'm Electroballing. This should kill every time. This should be a dead Alomomola, unless he's Assault Vest. What? Is he... He's not AV. He's not... what? What? Oh, no way. What? What am I looking at? I don't know. Maybe, maybe the online damage calc doesn't calc Electro Ball right. It's based on how much faster you are than the opposing Pokemon. Maybe it's not calcing it right. Because from my calc, it says that this should... Pyro Ball into Electro Ball should kill every time. That's the whole reason I'm running it, is because that combo is supposed to kill 100% of the time. I will Low Kick here. With Life Orb, I think it still kills without Libero. He swaps out. Okay. Good swap by him. He scouts probably for the low kick. That's a great scout. That is a fantastic scout by Bruno. I think that's why he swapped there. Maybe he was thinking swapping on the Pyro Ball, but if he was scouting low kick, that's a great play. As much as I do not understand why he was staying in with Thunderbolt, the low kick scout is fantastic. And at this point, do I just Pyro Ball this thing and deal a ton of damage? I'm taking a lot of Life Orb recoil. He's probably just going to keep shuffling around, but the only mon that wants to take this is Aloe. Everything else hates a Pyro Ball. And then if he goes Aloe, he has to make the read on whether I'm clicking Electro Ball again or not. Pyro Ball puts on a lot of pressure, like a lot of pressure. I know Cinderace HP bar is whittling away with these Life Orb hits, but he's going to have to make some really good swap calls. It doesn't kill, but it does a lot. Is that a mistake? Do we die to the Sludge Bomb? We do. That was probably a mistake, actually, by me. I don't know why I thought that was going to do more. I think this guy is literally full Fizz Def, but he's Assault Vest, because he's only shown attacks so far. And now I'm really regretting getting rid of Cinderace, because low kick no longer pressures the backs. But Choice Band Play Rough, I believe, kills from here. From what I'm calculating, Choice Band Play Rough kills. So he doesn't have a switch into this. Because Play Rough should kill Aloe from the HP bar that it's at. Play Rough should always kill this. If he goes into backs, it dies. If he goes into Raikou, it takes a ton and probably dies. I think I claim a kill here. I don't see a situation where I don't get a kill right now. He would have to go into Aloe and then back into... That's Baxcalibur. This thing is dead. Please connect. Please, please, please connect. Big. That is so big. Baxcalibur's gone. Let's go, Azu. He has Raikou, Aloe, and Slowking. He doesn't... I mean, he has Volt Switch, but he doesn't really have any damage. He has no way to kill my Umbreon. Like, he just never kills my Umbreon, right? If I play it right, I don't think he ever kills Umbreon. The problem is it's going to be quite hard to kill the turn core of the Regenerator mons in Slowking and Aloe. They're both kind of low. They both should be about 50% HP, though, right now. So if he's smart, he should go... Oh, he goes into Raikou. Okay. 2 Thunderbolts would kill Zapdos. I think I have to go into Umbreon here. Actually, if he Volts... Play Rough was probably the play. I probably should have just clicked it again. He Thunderbolts. Okay. I should have just clicked Play Rough, man. He was going to give me this Raikou. I think it was game over if I just clicked Play Rough again. Thunderbolt does not kill Azu in one hit, does it? Oh, man. Okay, he's definitely not Scarfed. I don't know what item he is, but he switched up his moves, so that makes sense why he switched out on Cinderace before. I don't think I had seen him switch a move yet, but and now this is tricky because he needs to try and get his Regenerator back up. Now we're in a 50-50. If I foul play on the Slowking switch in, I think I win. But if I foul play and he baton passes, I think he just gets to recover for free. If he stays in, Toxic is the right play. If he swaps to Slowking, foul play is the right play. This feels like a weird 50-50 to me. I think I'm going to Toxic. I hate this. I need to get this right. I need to get this play right. I can't let this guy heal back up. He's going to get HP back up every time he switches in. I will Toxic. Shit. Oh, man. This is Slowking. Good play. I should have foul played. Man, I should have foul played. That is tough. That is tough. Does he do it again? This is another 50-50. Does he do it again? I think he goes... If he stays in, I need to foul play, but if he switches to Aloe, I need Toxic. This is another weird 50-50. I'm going to foul play. He switched again. It's obviously he switches, but it's also not. To me, this feels like an exact 50-50. He's got both right. And now Aloe is so fully healthy. Ugh. And it is Helmet. Damn it. How do I break this? I don't know that I can break this anymore. How am I going to break this? I need to eventually toxic this aloe. I will do it one more time. I'm going to stay consistent with it. He's going to expect me to switch it up, right? He's going to expect me to change my... Dude, is Bruno looking at my screen? Good lord. Bruno, nice work. I understand this probably looks predictable, but it's also not predictable. Like, the switch is predictable, you know what I mean? Ah, man. And now they're both basically fully healthy. I'm going to click Wish. He stays in and attacked. I probably could have just foul played, but I didn't want to take a Rocky Helmet chip if Aloe came in, and now he does land the poison. And now, honestly, this game I thought was really in my favor. I don't know how I ever kill these guys now. To be fair, I don't know how he kills Umbreon, even with the poison. I don't think he can kill him. But I don't know how I kill them. This game is going to last forever. How do I kill them? How do I don't have a setup mon. I don't have a setup mon. My banded Azumarill. One resists the water attack and the other one resists the fairy attack. So the band doesn't really work. I have a Wish up in the air. I will foul play one time, I guess. Because if he goes into Aloe, like, I'll take Chip, but the Wish will heal me back up. He withdraws again. Good lord. Bruno has gotten the 50-50 right every single time. Every single time he's gotten it right. Granted, to be fair, I haven't made a prediction. Like, I haven't, like, done the opposite of what's in. At some point, I will. But, like, unless he's literally not respecting that I could even be thinking the switch is coming, I'm going into Zapdos here. Like, the switch is obvious. That's why I thought at some point he wouldn't switch. But I guess at the end of the day, it's like he just wants to get Regenerator, so I guess it makes sense to switch. I probably should have just called it. I probably should have just foul played the first time. I will Roost to get back up to full. At this point, since his mons are full, I need to just recover mine and figure out how to deal with this. Sludge Bomb hits, we don't get poisoned. That did a lot of damage. I need to Volt Switch out. I don't want to get poisoned on Zapdos too. That's a crit? That is definitely AV Slowking. So this is physically defensive AV Slowking. And now we'll go Brienne on the Sludge Bomb. Hopefully I get this call right. He's gotten every read right. Finally, we get something right. I need to get a Spike Up. I need to get a Spike Up. He has Flamethrower and he's faster. We have Sturdy at least, so we don't die, but we... Okay, and we get burned. That's... Yep. Alright, well, that just happened. Cool. Alright, well, we get a layer of spikes up. Fortress is going to go down. Sturdy doesn't matter because the burn is going to happen. A little unfort. Shoot. I didn't think he would be faster than me. I will go Azu now. I think I just click Knock. Because Knock is super effective into this. It would do a lot of damage. And if it's Rocky Helmet as Aloma Mola that comes in, at least we get rid of the item and we won't take Rocky Helmet chip after. Fortress dying is a little annoying. I don't really know what it would have done for us, though, to be fair. I guess I should have brought it... I guess that was a dumb switch. I should have brought it in on Aloe, I guess, but... I figured with the Sturdy, it was like, you know, kind of whatever. I just want to get a Spike Up here because he's going to switch constantly. I need some kind of hazard chip. I should have brought it in on the Aloe. And just tried to get more layers up. That would have been a better strategy. I should have done that. Knockoff actually does a decent amount of damage. The next one won't really. I'm going to go Zapdos. He's going to Baton Pass. We should be faster, so the Knockoff would come off. It wouldn't do as much damage because he has no item. Then he would Baton Pass out. And I don't really want to be in on Slowking with Azu. I would rather be in on Slowking at least with Zapdos. It's still not ideal. He also could go into... Oh, he wishes. Okay, well then this is a totally fine play. Do I Volt Switch or Roost? I Volt Switch. I can't resist the... I was going to say, he's going to switch. There's no way I can resist the chance to KO something. He probably goes... I thought he was going to go into Raikou to wish it up, but he's going to go into Slowking. That's fine. So we're going to swap out the spike, and the volt switch happens. He's going to catch the wish. And I apologize, guys. This is probably going to be a very painful video to watch. It's just like almost impossible to do so. They just get to heal for free every time they come in. Regenerator is such a broken ability. So we'll put an Umbreon, I guess. Just because it stops us from losing anything. He's going to heal to full. We'll get lefties. And then obviously the poison ticks us back down to where we were. And now every single time I have foul played, I'm Toxicking. I have foul played every time. Every single time. And of course he stays in this the first time. I swear, man, Bruno is staring at my screen. I guess at this point he's full health, so he can take the foul play. Maybe I should have foul played first. He is just reading me like a book. Like, this is like 6 50-50s in a row that he has gotten right. Once upon a time, both Aloe and Slowking were low, and now they're both full health, and I can't get around it. He's going to swap this time when I could have Toxic'd again. And he's going to go into Aloe after I click Wish. And now, does he go back into Slowking, or does he stay in and Baton Pass? Like, at this point, I need to get this thing toxic, right? Like, that's my only way to win, is I need this thing to take toxic damage over time. So, I think I just go for it and hope he stays in. If he doesn't, he doesn't, but poisoning this Aloe is the only way I think I have a chance in this game. I have to get that poison. Tell me you stay in. Tell me you Baton Pass here or something. He's gotten 6 50-50s right in a row. This one isn't even really a 50. I don't know. Maybe it is. He's going to swap. Show me the Raikou. Yeah, no. This game is painful. This game is so painful. And genuinely, I'm on lunch break right now for work. Like, I'm probably going to be late to work. I'm going to be late getting back to work. And we have 60-minute timers each. I have 46 minutes left on my timer. This game is never going to end. I'm going to Wish. A Wish is a safe play. He's going to Flamethrower, which is fine. And now I should foul play, I think. I need to chip this thing down to the point where he has to be able to switch it out so that it's a true 50-50 and I can poison Aloe. So I will foul play here because he's not under pressure, so he should stay in. That's the reason he stayed in last time. He should stay in this time. There's no way that he lets me have this. Finally. Oh man, I tried to poison this thing so long ago. Umbreon, I swear to God, please land this toxic. Please, please, please. Thank you. Okay. The nice thing about toxic is that the damage stacks up every turn. So the first turn is 1/16, and then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Eventually, this is just gonna like knock this thing out in one hit. I don't know if it resets on switch out. I don't think it does. I'm praying to God that it doesn't reset. If it does reset, then it doesn't really help me that much. I'm just going to pray that it doesn't reset. I need to somehow get like a knockoff on Slowking, but I don't know how I'm going to manage that situation. I need to just get something low enough so that Azu can hit, because I think Azu is the only thing that can kill one of these mons because of its choice band. So if I can get something low enough and then hit it with the choice band, maybe I can kill it. To get his recovery. And sorry if you can hear my dog. She's barking at the mailman or something. He wants to get his recovery. He's not going to get really low. He's going to go back into Aloe. Yep. Okay. I wish I was getting these reads right early. I think I might have won the game if I got them right early. But I will Volt Switch on whatever. And if he goes Slowking here, I can go into Azu. And I pressure. He goes into Raikou. This is not a bulky Raikou, I don't think. Legitimately, I think Azu Aqua Jet kills. I'm going to hard swap back into Zapdos because he's not going to risk the Aqua Jet kill. I'm going Azu here. From what I'm calculating, there is a roll where Aqua Jet kills. He cannot risk that. So he's not going to Volt Switch. He's going to hard go into Aloe. I'm going to go into Zapdos here. I need to make a read. I need to make a hard read here to win this. Because I need to break something. I have some stuff chipped. He's going to hard swap. There's no way he risks this Aqua Jet. There's a roll where I kill. It's not 100%, but there's no way he risks it. He's going to hard swap into Aloe. Yep. Let's go. Honestly, I'm getting a little impatient. I'm like, I need to be done with lunch now. Like, literally right now. And I have 44 minutes on my timer left. This game is literally going to go on forever. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to, like, forfeit. I don't know. He gets a wish off, which is not great. If he wishes on Raikou, that's really unfortunate. He's at least down to a little over half, but again, when he swaps out, Foul Play does, like, nothing, man. Oh. I wish I was Calm Mind. If I was Calm Mind here, Umbreon, we just win. We literally would win this game like easy peasy if I was Calm Mind. Goes back into Raikou, and that is really annoying. He's going to catch a wish. Yep, gonna heal to full. I messaged him on Discord and just said this is brutal. I don't know if he saw the message. I was hoping that maybe he'd say, like, we can just do a recreate and just, like, replay this game. Because this is not fun. I don't know if he's having fun, but this is not fun. And I don't think we can kill each other. So, he Volt Switches. Okay, so he's going to Volt out. And he's going to go into Aloe. Spikes plus Poison plus Foul Play. If I can get Azu in on a wish here, I can potentially threaten a kill with Play Rough, I think. Banded. Choice Band against Max Fizdef Aloe does 41 to 49 with Play Rough. So after this Poison, it would be 2 more turns of Poison plus Play Rough. And with Banded, Slowking at its HP can't switch. I don't think Slowking can really switch into it. Raikou definitely can't. And we've also shown the knockoff. So I don't think he can risk the switch into Slowking. Show me a wish, please. All right, this is the moment. This is our opportunity. Azu, I need you to come through. Poisoning. He's at just over 50. 41 to 49 on Play Rough. I could knock, but I really don't think he's going Slowking. I think I'd just Play Rough. I actually don't know how he gets through this. I actually genuinely don't know how he plays around this. If he does anything but switch to Slowking, I think we just win. If he swaps to Slowking, we might not, but... Although Wish might go off before Poison. So maybe he wouldn't die here. But I think he Baton Passes, right? He Scalds and he's faster. Please tell me he doesn't burn. He gets a crit. I don't care about that. That's disappointing. That is a lot of damage. That sure looks like it would have killed without burn. Maybe it doesn't. He gets the Wish and then the Toxic comes off. But he's about the same HP now as he was last turn. Which means if he didn't get burned, he'd be even lower than before with no Wish in the air. I think that burn just saved him. I think I would have won this game. And now I don't have a way to kill him anymore. Now we can Baton Pass freely. So now he's going to go into Slowking. I think without the burn, I think I might have won. And now I literally have no way to break him anymore again. And now I'm running late. I need to end this game. Like, this game can't keep going. Dude, without a burn, that's easily a 2-hit KO on Slowking. Yeah, 100%. If without that burn, we win this game. Like, there's literally, like, no doubt. Like, as long as... That's crazy. Although, I guess we missed play rough, so maybe we wouldn't. But, yeah. The Sludge Bomb's gonna take us out. Whatever. It is what it is. I don't really know what else I could have done here in this endgame. I should have kept Cinderace around, but I got in the spot to play rough. And I guess good on him seeing the Scald burn win con. Because I think if he does anything else, I think we win. And he got the 30% burn. What? 3 minutes till battle ends? I'm an idiot. I didn't know that was a thing. Why doesn't it show the total timer? Am I blind? Is it just not on the screen? It said I have 40 minutes left. Huh. I'll just foul play, I guess, because otherwise we're going to lose on timer. And I think we probably lose 3-0. I'm just going to click this as fast as I can and maybe hope he throws and keeps somebody in and I get a kill or something, but... yeah, I don't know what else to do, so... That damn Scald burn, man. That's tough. And the burn on Fortress, too. Honestly, if I knew how the 60-minute timer worked, I probably would have just played for a 4-3 win. Because I knew at that moment, like, I couldn't kill him and he couldn't kill me. I could have just literally swapped back between Umbreon and Zapdos, stalled timer, and won 4-3. Like, that would have been a shitty thing to do, but I 100% could have done that. So, I don't know. Whatever. So battle's gonna end in, what, 10 seconds? Hopefully this is a 1-0 loss because it's 3-2. I don't know how that works. I don't know if I'll do something after this video, but whatever it is, I'm sure I get this loss. I don't think we do a remake. So I think I'm probably going to lose either 3-0 or 1-0. I'm not sure how it works, but yeah, time has run out. Battle's over. That's a pretty lame game. I'm not going to lie. A shout out to Bruno. I mean, he played really well. I'm not faulting him. I'm not mad at him or anything. It was just like, I'm late. I literally have to log off in like a second here. All right, guys. So obviously we lost that match versus Bruno. I just wanted to clarify a couple of things here. So first of all, we did only lose 1-0, which is pretty nice, honestly. The way that the rule works is when if it goes to mutual timer rather than your own personal timer, it's however many mons they have minus however many you have. So because we had 2 alive and they had 3, it's actually only a 1-0 loss and a 3-0. So I am happy about that, as it felt like it shouldn't be a 3-0 loss. I learned a couple things in that battle for sure. For one, don't play on your lunch break because that was the longest game of my life. Literally a 60-minute mutual timer. That game was so long and so painful. It was crazy. I should have saved the Cinderace for sure. If I knew that the game was close to over, I wouldn't have made the same play I did. I would not have kept Azu in on the Slowking. I just at that moment knew that I could never kill his team because of the burnt Azu, so I just kind of let it go. I also, to be honest, could have played for a 4-3 win con because I knew even before Fortress was dead that he couldn't kill my team if I chose not to. It was basically a stalemate that neither one of us could kill each other until I actually found a moment to get Azu in and potentially get that play rough. And I stand by the fact that I think if we don't get burnt there, I think we get the kill and I think we win. We could be a 5-0 in this stage, but we're not, and that is okay. So the next thing you're going to see is that Bruno is not in these standings. We played Bruno. That was our second game that we played. I played my games not in the order that we uploaded this content. So we were given a schedule as to what days we're supposed to upload these videos on, but you could play your games in any order, which is why I've tried to remain spoiler-free during my games. But we played Bruno game 2, so we beat Incog and then played Bruno, and then I believe we played Elfowls next, and then Shroom Raver, and then Eli, I think, was the order of how we played those games. But overall, what you're going to see is we're at the top of our group, which is really, really nice. So at the end of the day, what you need to know is that we have 8 points. Elfowls has 8. Golden Guy has 4. Incog has 4. Shroom Raver has 4. Eli has 0. Not going to go into the other 7 groups in this league because those videos are going to be coming out on other days. Group 2 is also uploading this week, but group 3 and 4 will be next week, then 5 and 6, then 7 and 8. Then after that will be all the playoff stuff. And so let me explain that. So the next video you will see from me will not be for another month. even though I'm playing that game literally in like an hour and a half. So yeah, you're gonna have to wait, unfortunately, for that. We'll see how it goes. So we have 8 points because you get 2 points per win. The only exception to this is Golden Guy, who took over for Bruno. Bruno got 2 wins by himself, and then Golden Guy took over and got another one. So any win that was on your team before you took over, because Bruno ended up leaving the league because he's too busy, Golden Guy takes over, gets 1 point for each one of those wins, and then 1 for himself. So 2 times 1 is 2 plus 2, right? Hopefully that makes sense. The gold means you're in the gold bracket. Silver means you're in silver bracket. Bronze is bronze bracket. Each type of medal basically is in their own playoff bracket, own 16-team bracket. So we're in gold facing off against other really good teams. There's going to be one 5-0 team, a ton of 4-1s, a couple 3-2s, but a number of really strong opponents. So we're going to have our work cut out for us. Basically, if you're in gold, you get 3 points for every win you get. I think you get an extra point, which I don't have listed on here, just for being in gold. Silver, you get 2 for each win, and then bronze 1. And it's just single elimination playoffs. And then you get bonus points for how far you make it, which the bonus points are more if you're in the gold bracket. Long story short, we have an opportunity to get a bunch more points if we keep winning, and that is what I hope we can do. So even though it seems like we're going into playoffs with no momentum, it's actually not true. I've won the last 3 games that I've played in this stage. Bruno was my second game I played. I won the last 3, so I'm actually coming in with some momentum. So even though it doesn't seem like it, I actually am. But anyway, anybody who watched this entire video, you are the best, because good Lord, yeah, editing this one, not fun, because this was the longest game I've ever played. Shout out to Bruno. He's awesome. Happy for him that he could get his revenge. I wish it was done in a little different way, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, though, that's Mons, and I took a couple of lessons away from this game that now I'll know for next time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please look forward to my BBR videos, as I will have those coming out 1 per week for the next several weeks. And then in about a month, you can anticipate my playoff run here for the PPL NX. Hopefully it's a long one. We'll see. But until next time, guys, have a wonderful day.